Who is that there? Mr. B. Is that Bruce? We got Bruce in the house. Hey, good to see you, buddy. How's the audio level? It's sounding pretty good in my ears here, so just let me know. I got a little bit of tweakability left in the old girl here. So how's everyone doing? Was it Sunday, early February? R2, R3 locking nuts in the house. Excellent. Sounds excellent. Excellent. So yeah, I'm just kind of messing around. Well, we actually got a little rain today, which just kind of compacted the snow outside. My partner in crime, Richard Shanahan, and I have been uploading videos today. His internet's quite slow, so it's literally taking us hours to upload a video. He's been doing some edits on them, and then he'll upload it into the channel, and then from there I can go in, add the cards, description, title, stuff like that. Excuse me. And yeah, and then send them off to you fine folks. We got one uploaded earlier today. I don't know who out there who's watching has seen it yet or not, but yeah, it's up. Our first gear review. We shot some yesterday, and we're hoping to have them all up by tonight. We'll see. Actually, I was just talking with him a few minutes ago, so I have number 2 waiting to be uploaded. I didn't want to upload it right away, just for notifications coming down and things like that. So yeah, that's what's going on here. We did our show Thursday night. That was a bunch of fun. Had some new people tuned in. We always like that. What else did we do? Oh man, I had a list of things. I'm sure they'll come back to me. How's everyone else out there doing? That's what I'm curious about. Killer video, Mr. BHB Bruce says. Well, thank you very much. Just finished snow blowing 6 inches of snow and watched your video, Ben. I really liked it. R2, R3 Locking Nut says. Well, thank you very much. And of course, all the kind words that you guys give or critiques one way or the other. I pass along to Richie as well. He's not on here quite as often as I am, but he likes to be a little behind the scenes and stuff like that. So, wow, looks like I'm due for a trim here, guys. Man, I'm starting to look like Johnny Bean. Squawky tone today. Interesting. So what do we got? Oh, 2 thumbs up already. Thanks, guys. That's awesome. You guys see anything new this week that made you excited? I got to play a few guitars yesterday. Well, a couple anyways, that I did on video. And for those that have seen the video, what was it? We're reviewing the Electro-Harmonix Operation Overlord. I was playing this Ibanez hardtail, man, 24 frets, satin finish. Oh, I just fell in love with it. So I don't know, I may end up having to pull the trigger on it. I know I was looking for something like 24 frets, lots of access, but I was thinking about going with a Floyd Rose style because I have one that I'm not too happy with. I'm going to get rid of it. What do we got here? R2, R3 Locking Nut. New 2018 Schecter guitars are getting my attention. Yeah, they're pretty sweet too. Very sweet. I haven't played a Schecter in ages. We used to have a Schecter dealer next town over, about 20 minutes away. I haven't really looked at them too much, maybe because I think of them as a modern hard rock guitar. But yeah, you can get nice sounds out of anything, that's for sure. That is definitely true. I love that stuff. Excuse me. I'm hanging out playing the usual 71 today. You guys that are regulars on the channel, you guys all know it. Good afternoon from the open road, Joe Wentz says. Be safe, buddy. I hope you've got past that rainstorm. Man, that was coming down good. So, what do we got here? Been looking for a Focusrite Scarlett 2-in-2 interface, Mr. Bruce says. And R2, R3 says the necks are really good. Yeah, on those Schecters. Bruce saying hello to Joe. I'll pass along any greetings to you, Joe, since I know you're driving, so. Look like Mr. Bruce says hey, and R2, R3 says hey. Clean up for a sec here. played all kinds of neat stuff yesterday. Want to get that stuff out to you guys. We had our contest winner, winter, oh man, winter on the brain. Contest winner on Thursday night show. So congrats again to Big Dan Hall. Have you tried one, Bruce? Any thoughts? I didn't see what the previous part of that was. But hey guys, Dry Heat 480 says, hey Dry Heat, how's it going? Excuse me, I've got a tickle in my throat, man. I think Namthrax has made it all the way to Ontario. JJ Collins is in the house. Hi everyone. Enough of that. If you guys know what song that was, let me know. Don't want to put Joe to sleep. A little lullaby stuff out on the open road. Drinking Gatorade today, for those who don't know. Getting my electrolytes up. So yeah, found a random thing I just looked over. I found my jeweler's files last night. I've been looking for these suckers for 2 months. If you're not familiar with what jeweler's files look like, then the video and audio sound great. Oh, thanks, R2. These are jeweler's files. Simon Williams. Hey, Ben, hope you are good and not too snowed in. Nope, not today. I went out as far as to the driveway to grab something out of the car, and that's it. Yeah, they're a little rusty and stuff. These are a very fine file. Flat on one side, curved on the other, in variety of sizes and variety of obviously how coarse they are and such. And I use these things for filing nuts, dressing my fret ends, especially. Oh man, that's why I need to find out. I need to dress some fret ends. Simon Williams says, "Hi everyone, hope you're all doing good too." Yes. And so yeah, I found my jeweler's file, or as they call them, needle files. Showman Blues is in the house, saying hey to everybody. Yeah, so quite happy about that. So I love doing those fake pedal steel bends. You guys will have to tolerate that. I get into moods every once. Yeah, can't help it. Wow, thanks for those thumbs ups, guys. Showman Blue says, Ben, how's it going, everyone? Going good, going good. You know, we're hanging out on Sunday, having a chat. So yeah, what else we got going on other than snow everywhere? Ben, you should try to get a shot. Yes, unfortunately, I'm on a very small tether asking for a shot of me playing the guitar, and I'm just broadcasting from my phone. Holy, wow, we got 10 people watching. That's awesome, guys. Thanks. Yeah, I'm kind of tethered. Plus, once I get a mic stand, I'll be able to set up further back, actually. I still can't get into my storage unit. The door is frozen shut. Oh, Jim Guidry's in the house. Got all kinds of people coming in. So, yeah, here for Showman here. Just get this out from under the earbuds. This is my 71 Telecaster. Rosewood fretboard. Bird's eye on the neck. Oh, that's actually coming out pretty good because I'm sitting in front of a window where the drapes are open. Hey Bruce, can you do me a favor? You know what I mean? thank you very much, Simon. And actually, Showman, this is the guitar that Nut that's coming is going into. So get rid of my little piece of paper holding the G string out. Man, I love the neck pickup once I got it working again on this thing. On the bridge pickup, kind of clean. I guess the tuning's pretty close there. Hey Bruce, are you in the house? Or R2, R3? Can you do me a favor? And not say hello? Thank you. No problem. Looked like one of Mr. Joe's comments got deleted or something. Yeah, it must be a Sunday thing. Not a problem, R2. Looks like my view count's going up more. All these people joining in with us. So yeah. What else I saw going on? Well, I got a couple guitars to show off. Hopefully, well, some pictures of guitars to start with on this week's show coming up. I may have another guitar or two in my possession by Thursday's show. We'll see how that goes. One being a new guitar, and excuse me, you know, and a used one, a little pawn shop find. So we'll see how that goes. So, hey, our Metal Stage Podcast Sinners in the house. Hello all. So yeah, I'm not going to say exactly what the pawn shop find is in case there's some local viewers handy. It's been sitting there for a couple of weeks and I haven't got over it yet. Everyone's saying hey to each other. That's nice. So, yeah, if any of you saw that video earlier today that Ibanez I was playing, man, I can't get it out of my brain. So, we'll see. We'll see on that one. I sold a guitar last night. I don't know if some of you guys have seen pictures of it. I picked up a Gretsch a few weeks ago now, I guess. Hope you're all having a great Sunday. Our Metal Stage says, yeah, having a great Sunday. Excuse me. And yeah, been playing that guitar, liking it. Sold the Gretsch. The guy that's been holding on to it for me, he's been playing it every day and just love. He said, "Man, I love this guitar. I love the sound. My wife loves the guitar. She loves me playing the guitar." And I was like, "Oh yeah." And I'm a big believer in karma. And I was like, "Wow, this guy really loves that guitar. He needs to have that guitar more than me." So, figured just let him have it. He'll enjoy it. I would have enjoyed it too if I ever got it in my hands. Much more, but it looked like it was still going to be a few months before I got it, and why not? I can find other guitars, and I've got lots of guitars. He's got one, I believe. Yeah, he's got a RG 550. So to have a Gretsch, it's the polar opposite, as they say. So that's good. He can have it. He can enjoy it, and why not? And that frees up some cash for me to look at other guitars to buy. So the problem with shooting those gear review vids, guys, you just fall in love with everything, man. We have one coming up later. We reviewed the Electro Harmonix Clone Theory. If you're not familiar with it, it's a stereo pedal, chorus and vibrato. And by vibrato, I don't mean the standard vibrato built into certain Fender amps. Like, by vibrato, it's like using a vibrato bar. It's actually pitch shifting. It's really cool. Really, really cool. So it threw me off the first time I engaged. I was like, "Whoa, what's this?" And we don't try out the pedals at all before we start shooting. That's even though we're not doing it live, we shoot them live. I don't think any edits. The only time we would edit is if something really bad happened, or technical difficulty or something. Then we would just reshoot the whole video to keep it that live way. So we don't even try out these pedals. We just set them all to 12 o'clock, plug them in, see what happens. We don't get too in depth with them, I think, because we end up enjoying playing them too much. Hey, Tone Bolts is in the house. He says, "Hello to all dodgy internet." Hey, it's all good, brother. It's all good. How is it in the great down under today? Man, I'm in a mellow mood today. Let's go back to that heavier tone. That's a lot of delay. And now I can type. Congrats on finding your jeweler's files. Thanks. The last time you used them on what? When was the last time I used my jeweler's files? Ooh. Good question. Likely maintaining one of my Les Pauls. With the old band I used to play in, One Day to Live, I played black Les Pauls. And I had my Cherry Burst J Tercer, but I had a couple of Epiphone Les Pauls, a standard and a custom. Standard in chrome hardware, custom in gold. I think there's pictures of them on my Instagram and stuff. With two guitars, I nicknamed them both Betty and Veronica. And Betty was pretty good, but she was tired. What are you playing through? Sounds good, man. I am using, Joe, a Zoom 1010, one of the original release Zoom units from the mid-90s, I guess. And I'm not even using a speaker emulation, cab emulation, or anything. I just plugged it directly into the Roland mixer, and I thought it sounded pretty good. So yeah, the Epi Standard was pretty good, just tired. It had been well played long before I ever owned it. And then the custom was a little bit of a basket case, so it got to the point where I was always adjusting things, and I found even if I did a simple neck adjustment, then the strings weren't quite going through the nut correctly. I should have just broke down and replaced the nut altogether, but I would just, if I do just a couple passes, and of course doing fret work and stuff like that, which I just got into more in the last while. 8:30 a.m. Monday, already 30 Celsius, Tone Bolt says. So, hey, Adam AVH is in the house. So, yeah, 30 Celsius, guys. That's like well into the mid-90s. Mid-90s. Everyone's saying good. Joe Wentz, hope you're good. Glad you sorted out your issue the other night. Yeah. I don't even know how to play that. What am I doing? Forget that. Sorry, guys. I just more keep a guitar in my hands just to keep your hands busy while you're talking and stuff like that. Wow, 4 thumbs up. Thanks, guys. That's awesome. They do help. They really do help. Everyone's saying hello to each other in the chat. And if I did miss somebody, I apologize. These chats are flying up pretty good at times. I know I can scroll and rewind, but every time I do that, I am knocking the phone over. I'm just going to adjust the angle just a touch there. So yeah, got the files. We were talking guitars. Wow, was it the Mustang that Rich is playing in the review video? He's absolutely in love with that thing. So I'm going to see what we can do to arrange to get that into his hands. He's really digging it. He's always wanted a Mustang, and he loved the olive drab green. Personally, I thought it was hideous, but he loved it. He was playing it just on fire, like especially in between cuts. He just wouldn't put it down. Here I am grabbing new gear, setting up other gear, and he's just playing away, which is awesome. So yeah, let's see what's... Yeah, it's nice to see Joe got those new tuners installed. I think they look awesome. They look so custom. Real nice. I was telling Rich about them yesterday. He's going to check out those Hipshot tuners. I think he's thinking about replacing some tuners on one of his tellies, maybe. I can't remember. Why can't I think of anything to play today? Hey Ben, do you have any guitars with a Bigsby bridge, R2, R3 locking nut? Well, sort of. The Gretsch that I owned but never got into my hands had a Bigsby on it. So technically, I guess I owned a guitar with a Bigsby, although I never saw or played it. It is on my list, though. I do want to have a guitar with a Bigsby. I'll find another Gretsch or a hollow body of some kind. Excuse me. I don't have any hollow body or solid hollow body, semi-hollow body guitars at all. And I really need to get some more into the arsenal. That's how we cover Heroes. I don't use a chorus on it, but I try to go... That's the most gain I'll use all night, and I don't use quite as much as that. But when Richie brought it to the table, he goes, I want to cover Heroes because he has an EBow and he can do all the lead stuff. And I was just like, oh yeah. And then our bass player's like, yeah, there's a Motorhead version. I was like, oh yeah, I'm interested in that. And so yeah, we love playing. I think we end up playing it's like a longer version as a result, and you can always tell when a band's having fun on stage playing a song because it's longer than the studio version, right? Whereas other times you'll hear them play and they double the speed, it seems, and they just want to get the song over with as quick as possible. And I can understand that too, especially if you played the same song for years and years and years. But you also got to remember the fans are here to hear it too, so, and they're the ones paying you, so slow it down a little, guys. Which guitar am I using? R2R3 was asking. My 71 Tele... Every time I hold this up in front of me, I realize the mic essentially cuts out. 73 Telecaster, sir. Or 73. 71. Wish I had a 73 as well. Why not? Just start making a set. I would like every year of Telecaster every May. Well, I would. But I'm also not Joe Bonamassa, so I don't think I'm going to be able to afford that. People don't realize how much country's in drop D. Has a great tone. Yeah. And yeah, just using the multi-effects processor, but Tellies take that compression really well. Yeah, great tone. Love it. I was thinking when I got it, I was gonna rip the guts out of it and put them all aside, and then just put a whole new wiring harness in. I was gonna get Richie to wire in some new pickups. I've already got a switch on order for it as well. Ooh, play some Simple Man. Man, I haven't played that in years. Let me think. Hang on. First thing I'll do is retune. But yeah, I just love these pickups. So I don't know. I might stick with these pickups. I'm not sure. Bruce, C, G, and A minor. Whole song. Hey, Panda Gaming's in the house. Yeah, I literally, I don't think I've played that song in 2-3 years. I just remember I used to hate playing it live. I love the song, but we used to pull that out playing with One Day to Live. If we blew through our material, kind of Ramones style, and you run out of material and you still got some time to kill or fill. So we bust out Simple Man, and I had to do all the finger picking. And in case you guys didn't know before, yeah, I used to not drive to and from those gigs. I was always driven, so I'd like to imbibe a bit. Yes, exactly, Bruce. Exactly. Yeah, so I'd just be up there butchering the finger picking and trying my best and failing. So yeah, I wish I had a. See, without the compression, it's a little. Yeah, it's a little. I have the tuner on. Oh, nice. Yeah, that's better. Product of my environment. The old man used to play stuff like that when I was a child, so kind of pick up on it too. It's kind of the default stuff you've been playing since you've been playing, right? And I love playing all kinds of music, all kinds. I don't care what it is. If it's good, melodic, it's got a catchy beat, you can whistle it. Man, that's missing from today's music. If you can't whistle a song, is it really a song? Now there's a question for all you folks out there. Is a song really a song that way? Do I know any Van Morrison? No. Never got into Van Morrison for some reason. Can't remember why. Maybe just hearing Brown Eyed Girls so much. Although, Wild Nights, I like that. What's that? Mellencamp covered that, I think. I like that song. Yeah, I'm just racking my brain. There's so many songs or parts of songs floating around in there, and I can't think of any. Play some Petty. Yeah. How's that go? Joe was playing it the other day. I always love that little... There, turn it up a little better for you guys. Should cover that. Love that song. We do cover one Tom Petty song. Get a little dirt on it. But not too much. It is nice to jam sometimes without gain. I agree. It's finding the right amount of gain, though. Really should set some presets in this thing. That's so tinny. Too heavy. Man, they love putting delay on stuff in these days. Nope. That's exactly it, Bruce. Correct me. But again, too much delay. See, everything's got delay. Or it's tinny. And yeah, there's the bridge in there. So. Richie goes into a solo. Yeah. Oh man, I miss Tom Petty. See, they got a bunch of awards last week. Tom Petty and the Heartbreakers. It's the Pollster Awards this past week. They got Major Tour of the Year, which is awesome because they were up against like Metallica and even like Bruno Mars and all the big names out there. Bruce asked, "Do you wear earplugs while gigging?" No, I can't wear them while I play. One, I can't sing with earplugs in because you hear your voice inside your head resonating inside your skull as opposed to coming back at you through speakers. You always sound different on tape, they say. And it's true. I tried wearing them before because I found trying to cut out bass and drums because I find they're the hardest on my ears. But when I put in earplugs, that's all I heard was bass and drums and just cut out my sound. So I couldn't hear myself. And I thought, well, that's rather pointless. So yeah, we just play without them. Suffer the consequences accordingly. That sounds like a half open wall. Ooh. Never thought about the singing part. I thought they make plugs that only cancel certain decibels. Well, decibels, I think you're thinking frequencies. Decibels is your overall volume. Frequencies is the spectral range, low to high. Yeah. If they made one that did low cut, like just cut out bass and drums, I'd be ecstatic. I was talking to somebody, they were talking about in ear monitors, and I just stay away. I've heard of too many famous people having more hearing issues after. A lady just handed me a beer for dealing with the snow. Awesome beer and Ben Coombs. All right, R2, R3, locking nut. Yeah, I heard of a lot of major artists going, like, their hearing loss got way worse when they switched to in-ear monitors. I think part of it is because you have to turn them up to compete with stage volume. If you have no stage volume, they're great, because everything can be set to room level, essentially. Like if you're playing strictly through Fractal or Kemper or something like that. Ooh, I gotta set the intonation on this thing. I'm sure nobody will really get that one. Hey, Ty, how's it going? Actually, all of you would have probably been exposed to that song back in the day, but I'm guessing only me and Adam EVH still hear it on a weekly basis at the very least. Blue Rodeo, 5 days in May. For those not familiar, if you're into your folk rock, kind of roots rock, check it out. Getting ready to go to band practice, thought I would swing in and say hi. Well, hi. I appreciate it. I recognize the name. Have I seen you on Mully's channel? Yep, thought so, Ben. Yeah. I bought a looper. Okay, that's what I thought. Okay. Awesome. Thanks. Welcome. Jim Cuddy, yes. Um, yeah, that song, Richie used to do he uses like a Leslie type pedal to get an organ sound, and he'll do a bit of an organ solo. And then we'd click it off, and he'd do the outro Greg Keeler guitar solo. But then we started playing the song, and he started playing his electric 12 string. So he says to me, well, you got to do the outro solo. I went, Okay, well, I've only ever played over top of blues runs, 3 chord type thing. I knew my structure, so I was like, wow, okay, this is Blue Rodeo. That's like nice stuff. You got to sound good. So I ended up getting a looper using some gift cards I got for Christmas just so I could suss out a solo before we had to perform the song live the first Friday in January. So I just sat there at work on my breaks, just looping that chord progression over and over, and it worked. Kicked ass. Oop, not sure if I'm allowed to say that, but I just did. Now, Ty, do you play with Mully? Or is this Mully? No. Are you in Mully's band? I'm just curious. Since that's a common factor, or we're just all musicians and it's all a big community. I remember when I was first launching the channel. No, I live in Michigan. All right, well, never mind. Sorry. Yeah, we get a few Michiganders in here. That's cool. That's cool. Flint, Michigan. Okay. Then thank you, Ty. You got some snow then. Yeah. Yeah. Everybody's getting snow. I haven't seen any yet today, but back at work tomorrow and get to do it all again. Yay. I really can't wait for spring. I'll tell you that right now. I'm really sick of this stuff. So. Yeah. Yeah, Showman, you're in the Miami area, right? Yeah. My band is playing a Nirvana tribute show on the 24th, and the roads are hella messed up. Yes. I hear ya. 24th of this month, I'm guessing. So I too have a gig on the 24th of this month. Yeah, so much snow. I know. We were talking about it last night. I think we've canceled more band practices than we've had since the holidays from all the snow. It's just been nuts. But we're not playing a full night. I don't have anything booked for us for a while, so it's not too bad. We only have to play directly across Miami on the other coast. Okay, West Coast. Gotcha. Yeah, we're only playing one set on the 24th, thankfully, so we can pull that out of our derrieres, as they say. I think we're 85 today. Yeah, Showman. Thanks. Yes, R2R3 saying, Bruce, I hope it doesn't drop in temperature. Ice sucks. Yeah. I'm playing 3 sets on the 24th. Well, I hope you have safe travels. I know I hate. That's the one part that really stinks about gigging this time of year is the loading in and out and just getting to and from the venue. So yeah, take your time, leave yourself lots of time. I'm sure lots of time. I'd rather get there an hour early than an hour late. Yeah, good luck. Jim Guidry says 34 in Louisiana with some freezing rain. Yes. Whoa. Here I am complaining about our winter, which, it's really this way winter used to be. And Jim, you've had one terrible winter because you just don't have the infrastructure for it, right? I'm just looping around now. LOL, yep. Yeah, exactly, Jim. Yeah. What's this? Adam EVH says, my driveway is a skating rink now. Freezing rain over here. And Ty asks, what kind of guitar are you playing? All right, I'll show it again. Ty, it's a 1971 Telecaster. Rosewood fretboard, original blonde finish. All original for now. Yes, that's the big thing. We want the roads to be nice out in Jim Guidry's neck of the woods because he's got a ESP guitar on the way. Yeah, this guitar, your dad has the exact guitar. Well, your dad has good taste. I got this a couple weeks before Christmas. I'm very fortunate to have a very loving cousin who has a collection of Telecasters, and he gave me this one. So, under the condition that I gigged with it and keep it for a long time. Basically, the reason behind it is I also have a 1967 Telecaster behind me. And I was gigging with it for a while when I started playing in a band that I needed a Telecaster. I was on my way out of the bands playing Les Pauls all the time. And yeah, and I told him how I didn't like gigging with it because it's a family heirloom. And so he's like, here, have this. Keep it. Do what you need to do with it. Enjoy it. Just, keep gigging with it and keep it. Okay, done. Done. Dry Heat's in the swimming pool, R2R3 Loch Ness says. Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised. Yeah, Dry Heat and Jaden James. I get these likes and messages from Jaden at like 2 in the morning, and I have to do the math, of course, because he's on vacation in Mexico. For those who don't know, and then I have to do the math. I'm like, okay, well, it's 11 o'clock at night there. Okay, sure, and he's up partying it up and stuff. So he looks like he's having a blast. Straight from going to Nam to vacation in Cabo, San Lucas, I believe, or something like that. Yeah. So yeah, I've got 71. If Ty wants to, I can show him the 67 as well. I know you're new on here. Abdul will come to you, Dry Heat. Yeah, Abdul loves the heat. Just let me know, Ty, and it's right behind me under a case or two. So other than that, what's been playing on? I don't even have the guitar I was looking for. It's not even here. That's right, I left it at work. So I guess I won't be playing it. And unfortunately, I've got some photos and stuff I'm going to show you guys. I'll have to wait till Thursday because I realized, I can't show anything here. No pool for me. When it's really hot, it's like bath water, yeah. These are not the guitars you were looking for. Bruce says, yeah. Exactly. I'd like to say that in a store. This is not the price you were asking for. Never seems to work though somehow. I don't know. So yeah. Guys, have anything else you want to talk about? We're getting close to the hour mark, but I'm willing to chat. Yeah. Exactly. Especially when it comes to negotiating price. I was thinking of you yesterday, Bruce, when we were shooting some videos. Unfortunately, due to the price point of the Elite line of fenders, I was really hoping to use one yesterday, but they're currently out of stock at the location we're at. And Bruce says it's almost dinner time. Yeah, I gotta grab a bite to eat myself soon. It's one of the reasons why I'm not having an adult beverage today, because empty stomach and adult beverages can be a good thing at certain times, but a bad thing at other times. Wow, we got 9 people watching, 6 thumbs ups. Thank you very much, guys. I'm batting 2/3, 667. Awesome. Grab this again. Since Ty didn't say anything, I'm grabbing this guitar back. Trying to find some information on this. I was told, thanks, Ben. Have a nice rest of your day, everyone. Take care. Yeah. And Jim Guidry says, have a good evening, everybody, and be safe out there. Yeah, definitely this time of year. Be safe year-round. I don't care what it is, if you're driving, especially driving, that extra 2 or 3 miles an hour is not going to save you. It's going to save you a couple of minutes on an hour-long drive, and most of us don't drive more than an hour anywhere. So really just slow down, take your time. Leave some room in between. Ooh, spacey. delays right. Right, Bruce? That's a lot of phase. Sounds like Hawkwind. Yeah, kind of, yeah. Yeah, all that phasing. Yeah, that's what I figured, not that. That's pretty mid scoopy, oomphy. Ty's out of here. Gotta go. Have a good night. You too, buddy. Awesome. Rock on, brother. Enjoy band practice. And yeah, Simon Williams said Hawkwind. There's a name for the teenagers. That you got that right. I only really just got into Hawkwind myself in the last couple of years. I hate to say it. Ooh, saw them in '72. Simon Williams says that's awesome. Was Lemmy still with the band at that time, or had they already? Because I know that was right in that time frame. Because Motorhead didn't start too much after that. That's for sure. Love playing that song. Miss my Phase 90 playing it though. Really need a Phase 90 all over that. Yeah, for any any good phaser. Not everybody needs to use what I like. It just makes it easier that way though. Well, anything else you guys want to discuss here? We're hitting the hour mark, so I figure I'll start wrapping things up. I was thinking about getting the THR-10X. Yes, little modeling amp, looks like lunchbox head, built-in speakers, battery operated, pretty nifty little unit. I'm trying to think if I've ever actually played through one. I've known some friends that have had them, and they seem to enjoy them. I think I played them. They're decent. They're decent. So yeah. Anything else you guys want to cover or anything? Otherwise, I'll probably wrap it up. Go back to editing YouTube. I think Richie is now on to video number 3, so we should have that up later tonight. I'll have a video up. Well, I gotta do the post on this, and I'm just trying to think. Give me an hour, guys. Got another new name in the chat here. Howdy, howdy. Yeah, so keep your eyes open for anything new. That'll probably be everything up until. Great show, Ben. Peace, everyone in the chat. Yes, you too, R2. R3. R2. R3. There we go. I don't know if I'll be live at all prior to Thursday or not. We'll see how it goes. Who knows if we're snowed in and stuff. Yeah, so I was just getting ready to end the stream. Unless you had some questions or anything like that, we're more than happy to answer any guitar, amps, effects. Yes, cheers to you, Simon. Thank you, thank you. It's one of the reasons, and guys, just so you know, we're going to try to keep these Sundays on roughly this time of day. Just because guys like Simon and there's a few others that are European-based, we'll say. No offense, Simon. I know you're not part of the EU anymore. You're working on that Brexit. JJ Collins. Yeah, have a good one, everyone. Yes, you too, buddy. I wanted you guys to have a chance to get in on these chats too and stuff like that. So maybe one of these times we'll get Richie at least in the chat. If not, when's my next stream? Likely Thursday evening at 8 p.m. We do our main show Thursdays at 8 o'clock Eastern time. Myself and Richard Shanahan as co-host, and we're Canucks with guitars. We have a logo now, if you guys have seen it. No, we're Canadian. Canucks with guitars. It's the name of the show. And I don't know what we're gonna. I've got a few. I'm able to actually take show notes for that one because I don't have to use my phone to broadcast from. So we got some stuff to talk about, and I'm sure talking with fine folks like yourself, we'll get some more stuff to talk about. Hey, Simon, seriously, I had you in mind. Greetings from Germany. That's awesome. I want to say Zozu, Zuzu, Germany. That's awesome. Again, yeah, exactly. This is exactly why we're doing this time of day is for folks like yourself. Like Germany, I want to say 6 hours ahead of me, maybe 7 from Eastern Standard Time. Simon might know if he's still in the chat. Sorry, guy. Yeah, I realized I said a few minutes ago I was wrapping it up, but you know, had some discussion there. So yeah, um, keep it. I want to keep this as open as everyone. Like, yeah, 6. Okay. Yeah. So whatever time it is, was it roughly 11 o'clock there? So yeah, look at this. Everyone's saying hi. Yeah, and yeah, we want to keep it open to you guys because even if you can't catch us necessarily live, obviously the videos are all up on our on my channel. So definitely, hit the little like if you don't mind, everyone, and you can subscribe. And then if you hit the bell, let's see, some block my own face. If you click on the bell, it should look like it's ringing, and then you'll get notified whenever we're on. There we go. Yeah, 10 after 10 there. And you'll get notified. And these guys here, our Metal Stage podcast, give them a shout out. These guys were more than kind enough to have me on twice in the last week. That was awesome. I love doing it. I'll do it anytime they're available. Uh, Great discussions on all things music. It's not limited to just guitars. We'll talk about anything on there. Anything goes. And they keep it honest. They keep it real. Um, so yeah, great stuff. And as well as another channel to check out is Joe Wentz project. He was in the chat earlier. If you scroll up, you can find a link to his channel. Go and subscribe to him if you haven't already. Joe's awesome. Awesome. Great guy, great player. He's got an album coming out shortly, any day now, and that's going to be awesome to check out. So definitely, give them a like and a subscription. And I appreciate everything that you guys do. Believe me. We're all a big community here on YouTube, and it's expanding every day by the looks of things. So yeah, subscribe to my channel, subscribe to their channels, get the notifications. We leave everything up. We just try to keep it simple and real. If you're watching a broadcast, something comes up, you leave a comment or a question, even in the comments, and I'll get back to you. Usually within a few hours. I try to be pretty strict about that, getting back to people as quickly as I can. So, and you can follow me on Twitter. What else? Instagram. It's just my name. I'm easy to find. And hit me up on Facebook if you want. It's all a big community here, folks. So in a few hours, I'm sleeping. Yeah, I hear you. So definitely, you guys, it's not terrible. Want a shout out? Just pop in here. So again, I want to thank Joe Wentz, and we had Mr. BHB. I think it's Bruce. He never tells me. Zuzu here. If I'm saying your name wrong, I don't mean to. Simon Williams, JJ Collins, R2R3 Locking Nut, Showman Blues, Adam EVH, Sinner from our metal stage, BB. Who else we got in the chat today? Jim Guidry was in the chat. Oh, it's terrible. I have a terrible memory sometimes. Dry Heat 480. I think that's just about everybody. So again, thanks very much. 10 people watching. We got 9 thumbs ups. That's awesome. That really, really helps, guys. And we will see. We got some stuff coming out. Like I said, we got a logo for the TV show. I've already been asked if it's going to appear on a T-shirt. You see 10 thumbs ups. Even better. Awesome. I just see 9, 9 at the moment, but I'm sure I might be delayed too. Got asked about T-shirts. We're looking at that. I'm going to be in touch. I don't know if Joe Wentz, if you're still listening, I mentioned in the chat earlier, I wasn't sure if you saw. I'm going to contact you later, find out what the detail, the website that you guys, you and Sinner and the boys use. We're thinking that's the route to go. And then we're not looking to make any real money of any kind. What I want to do is make enough money selling T-shirts and coffee mugs and whatever else, just to be able to cover our costs of shipping out to you guys. I can't say that word. It's important. That's a big word. um, so yeah, basically we want to continue doing some contests, draws, whatever you want to call them on the main show, and to be able to ship the stuff out to you guys. I don't mind money out of my pocket, but if we particle accelerator, okay, there we go. That way, yeah, we can get stuff out to you guys, do more contests, and the more money that we bring in, we can actually, let's say, go out and buy a set of files, have a draw on them, or we'll buy a piece of gear, we'll review the piece of gear, we'll put it up on YouTube, and then give the piece of gear away. Why not? And it would be like something to the effect that here's this piece of gear. If you want this piece, comment below accordingly. So yeah. What else we got going on? Did that. Might as well take the opportunity. I can use a nice fret smooth kit. Yes. Yeah, they are handy. I can't even remember where I got that. I've had them. Richie has the same set. I can't remember where we got them. It's been a long time. Yeah. So I think I'm obviously scatterbrained. I'm running out of material here, guys. So I think I'll wrap it up. Again, thanks everybody. I like your hair. Well, thanks. Haven't had a haircut in a couple of years, so. Nomad makes a good kit, Bruce, our Metal Stage says. Yeah, check it out. Oh yeah, I did want to give a shout out. Arden's Music, if you check them out at ardensmusic.com. I know for those outside of Canada, they're doing a free shipping thing right now. But those outside of Canada, it says contact for shipping rates. I'm going to work on something about that. I want to see if we can get them a little broader based. They're not a sponsor of ours. They are a partner of ours. We give them shout outs because they allow us to go into their stores, grab anything we want off the racks, and play it for you guys and try them out. So I can't thank them enough for that. That's awesome. And if we can send some web traffic their way or people physically going into their stores, awesome. They also have a Reverb page too, so check them out. Arden's Music. Carry mainly right now, let me think, Ibanez, Fender, and what else? Ibanez, Fender, Jackson, getting in some LTD ESPs. Yeah, man. Hey, people hop on and you create content and you keep me going. So, yeah, I appreciate it too. So again, like, subscribe, get notified. Hit up Joe Wentz, hit our Metal Stage podcast up. Jim Guidry's got some great videos with his son. Anybody else in the chat, check it out. Check out their stuff. Who knows what they have up? Oh, Tone Bolts, you were in earlier. And I know your internet wasn't working so great. Already did. Awesome. Thank you very much. So, anyways, guys, I'm going to wrap it up. I'm going to grab something to eat. And I'll see y'all soon. All right? Peace. Cheers. Be safe.